Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me. It's just gone 8 p.m. here in Wollongong, so Tuesday evening. So thank you for joining me. We'll just wait for some of you to jump on. Apparently the phone readings were a bit of a hit last week, so I decided to continue doing them again this week. And we'll see how we go. Might continue again next week until we get a little bit bored of them, but we'll just see and play it by ear. I can see there's a couple of you on here already, so just make yourselves known. I always get a lot of lurkers on here, and I notice that a lot of people sit there and they don't say anything and they just lurk. So let me know where you are watching from and what the weather is like for you. It's been really nice here, but I've just noticed as soon as the sun goes down, it gets a bit cold, so I'm a bit chilly this evening. Hopefully it will warm up. It generally warms up for me when I start doing readings. It's the energy that comes in and I get a little bit overheated. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Erin. Thank you for joining me. Wonderful to see you on here. Where are you, lovely ladies, watching from? Please let me know where you are watching from. And I've just got, hang on, thought heart attack for a minute. Then I thought I left my my phone numbers on the other side of the room, but no, I do have them. It is all good. So, hello, Lisa D. Christine, hello. Yasmin, hello. So, Erin, whereabouts in Sydney are you? Sydney's a very big place. I always love it when people say, "Oh, I'm from Sydney." It can take like an hour and a half to get from one end of Sydney to the other. Good evening, Scott. Thank you for joining me. Now, I do ask if you can like and share the live feed for me and let me know where you are watching from. Pop it in the comments section there that you've liked and shared, and along with your questions and or comment. Lisa, St. Helens Park. See, I was about to say, I bet you're from Campbelltown. I just had this feeling, and St. Helens Park is suburb of Campbelltown. Is that right? If it's funny because I grew up in Campbelltown, and when I grew up in Campbelltown, it was not Sydney. It was rural. It was where you're living now. Is probably it was all paddocks back then, bush and paddocks, and even when the suburb I grew up in, there was a lot of paddocks and horses as well. So I just had a feeling. It's must be a psychic. I must be a psychic. So Scott, you're in Bankstown. Thank you. Christine, New Zealand, North Island. I'm coming back to New Zealand in October for the mind, spirit, soul. It's around the other way. It's a different version of mind, body, spirit here in Australia, but the Kiwi version of it. And I'll be back in Christchurch doing readings over there in October. Now, Julie Evans, Goulburn, is it chilly down there? I'll be down there next, not this Friday after. I'll be down in Goulburn. Now, I've just popped up here some dates that I've got coming up here. I'm out at Bathurst this weekend. I've got the Whiskey and Wags show with the Divine Channeler. Her and I are doing a show at Whiskey and Wags on Saturday night. We're fully booked out for that show. So don't ask me, can I come? We booked out pretty quickly when we announced that date. However, I'm doing private readings the next day in Bathurst. I'll still be in Bathurst on the Sunday, and I've just had a spot become available today. So I do have one spot. Just the one spot available, and I think off the top of my head it's 12:30, 1 o'clock, 12:30. It's something like that, but it is on the Set More page if you go on to there. So Cheryl, looking forward to the night. So we've got you booked in. I was doing the seating today. Now I don't remember coming across your name. I'm sure it's there. I'm sure it's there. So Louise, hello. Who else have we got here? Hey. Now, I don't know if Julie's going to join us this evening. Julie is unwell again today. If she does, she does. Great. If not, just a little disclosure, if the trolls jump on this evening, please just don't even engage with them. Just ignore them like they're not even here, and we'll deal with it from our end. But if Julie jumps on, anything that you see pop up there from the Psychic Pinup will be from Julie's. My hands are here. I can't type and talk and read at the same time. Hello, Lorna. I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. I was just saying how it's the sun goes down and all of a sudden it just gets really cold. And I've noticed also I must be getting old. I know I am getting old. We're all getting old, but it's like I wake up very early in the morning just before sunrise and it gets really cold. And now I know it's nearly time to get up because I get cold all of a sudden. So Julie, it's freezing there. Yes, yes. Okay. Good evening, Terry. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Shaz. How are you? Okay. Terry, I think you're putting up emojis, but all I'm seeing is the writing of the emojis. It's I can't see the emojis on this program, this platform that I'm using. So just to let you all know, if you are new here, I do welcome you. Those who are return, thank you for coming back. As you know, I do stream across multiple platforms when I do this live feed. So it's not just to the Psychic Pinup, I'm also broadcasting to YouTube and a number of other Facebook groups as well. So just be mindful of that. If you're sitting in a group where there's only one or two of you watching and you're commenting or asking questions and thinking I'm ignoring you, it's not the case. I am streaming across multiples and it all comes back to this one central point here. And sometimes, unfortunately, I don't even see the comments come until later on and I go and look at things on Facebook. So again, if you think that I am missing you or I'm not seeing you, feel free to put up another comment or question. I've just had somebody walk into the house. Sorry. No, I've got a visitor that's just walked into the house, and I don't mean in physical form, in spirit form. Coming up the hallway. I'm sorry. I just had to make sure it wasn't my cat. No, she's asleep down there. Okay, now what was I saying? Multiple platforms. So please feel free if you think I can't see you to repost again. I don't have a problem with that. Just don't spam me with to get readings. Now, when I do my readings today, understand I am doing only snippets of readings. I'm mindful that we are in a public platform and anybody can access this information as well. And sometimes I can go into cryptic mode with my readings, but the sitter would understand what I'm talking about, and that's all that matters. I also don't do medical or legal questions on live feed. It's the legality thing, legal thing, can't do. I'm sorry. So please don't ask me about health, babies, court cases. It's a no-go zone on Facebook. I am sorry. I think that's pretty much it that I need to cover. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can see there across the bottom of the screen that I do have a online booking system, which is the psychicpinup.setmore.com. And if you go onto that website, you will be able to go and see my next availability and book yourself in from there. Now, if you're doing that, please don't pick Sunday, the 23rd at 12:30 or 1 o'clock or whatever time that was, and expect a Zoom reading or Port Kembla. That is specifically for Bathurst people only. Okay, so Sunday's a no-go unless you are in Bathurst. I do have availabilities next week. Now, Canberra, I will be in Canberra on Thursday next week, and I do have some spots left for that. They are in the afternoon. So again, if you are in Canberra and you would like to have a private reading with me, you can book yourself in through on that online booking system. And my Broken Hill people, and last week I announced, or maybe even the week before, that I will be out at Broken Hill at the end of August for the Outback Spiritual Festival, which is something totally new. It's a whole weekend of spiritual festival. It's being held at the Outback Resort. I believe that's what the name of the place is, 5 acres out there. And I am doing main stage. I've been asked to do a main stage event on the Sunday night there, so that's very exciting. Doing mediumship readings as well as doing my private readings for the 2 days there. Okay, so who else have we got on here? Okay, Lorna, hello. Linda, hello. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Gayleen, beautiful Gayleen. Thank you for joining me this evening. Sarah, hello. Cold here in Bathurst, rug up for Sunday. See, I'm one of these people. I go from nice, really warm tropical aircon in the car. I just automatically crank it up to tropical temperature to indoors, and hopefully I'll have that cranked right up to tropical as well. Okay. Okay, Natalie, I'm going to address this one with you. Natalie's just popped up a question. Hello, Natalie, how are you? Mum is doing. How is my mum doing? She's still with you. Just is dementia's taken her from. See, I'm having trouble speaking as I read this, and that's usually indicates dementia, Alzheimer's that I've got coming through. This is the thing. Now, there's been many a time where I have done mediumship readings for dementia and Alzheimer's, and I'm doing this reading as they've already passed, and then I'll have only for my sitter to say they're still with us. Okay, and it's quite a common thing with mediums with dementia and Alzheimer patients, and my firm belief is that when we are doing that they're actually crossing over and coming back. It's like they've already left, like they're no longer with us, and that's what I'm reading when they've crossed over. But it's like I feel like mum is like non-verbal at all now, like there's just nothing. Is that correct? Understand that she's being met by others on the other side here. Now there is another male there that I'm being shown that is there ready to collect her, or they are there. I'm being shown one, two. There's three others there with her. So have you had conversations with her where she's saying such and such and such and such is in the room as well? Because I am here to tell you that that is correct. They do come and they do collect. So she won't be passing alone. I can promise you that. She will be collected by her loved ones, or should be met. I should say met with by her loved ones. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay. Now, Julie's just popped on. Thank you, Julie. I didn't know whether you were popping on or not because I know that you haven't been well. So anything that you see coming from the Psychic Pinup is coming from Julie. Okay. Now, thank you very much for those who have said liked and shared, but I can't see your question. You need to put it with the liked and shared because it's a bit hard for me to go back because I have so many comments and questions going from multiple platforms. Yes, I thought it was Dad the male. There is a male there. I wanted to say Dad. Yes, non-verbal. Dad's there waiting for her. Sweetheart, it's going to be a peaceful passing, I can tell you that, and understand that she is being met by loved ones. Okay. I want to send you lots of love too, sweetheart. Okay. Alison, what job opportunity Spirit got for me? I'm not vaxxed. Well, okay. logic says obviously, you can't be doing aged care or the other things that they require vaccinations for. I am being shown something to do around an office as well. So I don't know what your previous experience is, but I feel like I need to be highlighting something around an office, possibly admin. But it's nothing too taxing, and you don't need to be vaxxed for this. Okay, you're welcome, Natalie. Okay, Lorna, when people ask me, will they find happiness? She's so angry and sad all the time. Now, this is the thing, and you may not like what I'm going to say, but it's all up to her. Okay, you can't make her happy. And it's like when I have somebody to sit opposite me when I do a reading and they'll ask me, will I ever be happy? And I'll say, only you can make you happy. And this is what I'm going to say the same thing with your daughter as well, darling, is that only she can make herself happy. It's something that she wants to go and find. It's something that she needs to work on herself. There's a lot of underlying, I want to say, trauma and issues going on with her there. And that's something that she needs to be working on and working through herself. I am hearing the word therapy as well. So am I correct that she has been to therapy? If not, possibly that's why they are giving me the word therapy. She needs to go and look into that. But understand that this is her journey. And I know you as a mum, you want to fix that for her. But it's a journey that she needs to do herself, and it's something that she needs to want to do herself. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay. Who else have we got here? Now, I do ask that you are specific with questions. Please don't ask me for general, please, lovelies. It's I prefer to work with direct questions. Thank you. Okay, Shaz, so thank you. Will work improve for my son? Okay. Did it start to go a little bit funny around about March, April? Okay, the more I'm feeling into that, am I correct that the hours are irregular, or he's not getting as much as what he's wanting, and they're holding back something to do with rosters or not getting and I don't understand how that all works, but I'm just passing on what they're giving me here. I'm actually seeing him looking at some options, and I'm being shown here, I want to say shift work. Does the shift work mean anything to you? Because I do feel like he will be picking up some form of other employment in the next 3 months, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps you. Okay. So let me just have a look. Who else have we got on here? Now, I do ask that you like and share, and if we get those pesky trolls, just ignore them. Okay, so as you know, I put out a post this morning about phone readings. Here we go. So if you have sent me through your phone number, I'm going to pull one out at random and ring it. Now, if you don't answer this call, don't ring me back because I won't answer the call. I'll just move on to the next person. Okay, so let's see if we can knock out another phone reading this evening. Ooh, okay. Fingers crossed this works. Worked last week.
Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Yes.
Did you put? This is the Psychic Pinup here.
Yes, it is.
Did
oh
you?
my goodness. I'm so excited because I saw 333 on my phone when you texted thanks.
So just to make it clear, you did send your phone number through to me, and I'm not ringing a random.
No.
Who am I speaking with?
Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. Now, Tracy, are you watching me? You're not, are you? You're on the road.
I'm in the car.
I know, you're on the road. Naughty girl.
Yeah.
Naughty. Well, anyway, would you like a reading?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Okay. How can I help you this evening?
Now,
understand that you are live. People can hear you, okay? You're okay with that?
Yes.
Okay.
My mum's moving into care, and I was wondering how many weeks or months maybe we could expect mum to be living with us.
I don't do that, darling.
Oh, you don't do that? That's
no,
okay.
And I would put a rocket up any psychic or any medium who would be predicting that, because let me tell you why. Okay, I'm of the firm belief that that's something that we should not be privy to. We can get glimpses of it, but I would prefer people to be living for the present and not. If I said mum's got 4 weeks left, you're going to spend the next 4 weeks worrying about everything.
No, I completely understand.
And I want people to be present in the for now, for what's going on now. So even if I did get a heads up with that, I would not tell you as a duty of care to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I am picking up here, the uncertainty. Yes, I am picking up the uncertainty. Okay. I am picking up also. You're feeling like you're in a bit of a bind about this as well. So do you understand that? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, mum hasn't gone in yet, has she? Because I feel like it's going. I'm getting the number 8. Now it's either next month that she's going in, or 8 weeks. It's something like that, around about that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I am actually being, and I'm just going to go to the opposite end of the spectrum here. I am seeing a lot of love, and I am seeing a lot of not lovely, beautiful things around the family.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, have you got 2 children?
I do, yes.
Yes. Okay. Because I feel like I need to highlight your 2 children around this as well. Yep. Okay. Now, I'm feeling, is one, they're quite young still, aren't they? They're not quite teenagers. Is that right?
No, yeah, they're both young, not teenagers yet.
How old are they?
11 and 6.
Right, okay, yeah. So I'm highlighting the 11-year-old, okay, around this with mum. Okay, is that affecting the 11-year-old with what's going on in the family?
She's very empathetic.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at here, because I know that you're taking on a lot of this responsibility.
Yes.
And I just want to highlight that we've got this little sensitive one at home as well. And don't lose sight of that as well.
Yeah.
So do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What other questions have you got for me, darling?
That was it. Really?
Okay. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. She will be going into care. I do feel that. Yeah. And I just see that I want to feel like, say, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place with a number of things. But I'm here to tell you it will all work itself out. Don't lose sight of the bigger picture with the little ones. Okay. There's a lot of love there, darling. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'll leave that there. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Hello. I'm back. Now, who else have we got here? Okay, thanks for that, Alison. Just started digital technologies course. So that's all digital. That's all in office stuff. So I do see something to do around an office. Okay. Is it Daisha or Daisha? Daisha. What did I say? You had a little reading with me. And when was this? Was it on one of these things? Because these are just little snippets. And I'm very mindful of the information that I give out on public forums. So do tell. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Okay, good morning, Victoria. Where are you watching from, darling? Let me know where you're watching from. Now, those who have just jumped on, I do ask that you like and share the live feed. Pop it in the comments section along with your question and or comments, please. Okay, Daisy got out of a relationship recently. I'm assuming is to say will he come back? Not in the immediate future, sweetheart. I see this is perfect opportunity for you for time out, and there's going to be a lot of growth for you over the next 6 months. Now, saying that, as I peel back more layers, they're showing me here that there's going to be opportunity for you for further learning next year as well. You're going to be a little bit of a busy bee next year, and it's to the point. I feel like you won't even have time to be in a relationship. It's all about finding you the next 6 months. So where I'm standing at or sitting at today, I'd say no, I'm not seeing it. But this is when I do say to people, we have free will, which means that our timeline's forever changing because we're making different decisions and all the time. But as of tonight, I'm not seeing it. Doesn't mean that it won't happen further down the track, but in the immediate future, no, I'm not seeing it. There's a lot of growth that needs to happen. I'm also hearing he is immature as well. Okay, I'm not saying you're immature. He is immature, and there's a lot of growing that he needs to do. But for you, growth, I'm talking about personal growth, owning you, standing in your power. Okay. Right. Somebody on here's got father in spirit who used to drink. Oh, that's not a nice feeling. Just keep wanting to burp. Okay. 8 weeks, sweet. It doesn't mean anything. In the last 8 weeks, I've been to, what have I done? Sydney, Mind, Body, Spirit. I've done Melbourne, Mind, Body, Spirit. I've done Perth, Mind, Body, Spirit. I've done some stage shows. I've read a couple of hundred people, put it that way. So I can't remember. Was it on here or was it? I don't remember. Sorry, and I'm not trying to be rude. It's just generally when I read, I forget a lot of things. Okay, Kat Rogers. As soon as I read you, they're talking. You've been exploring getting another job. Is that right? Because they're talking about another option here. I just feel like there is tightening of the belt buckle that's going on here. There are sacrifices, and that's what I always say to people: in order to gain, you need to sacrifice. So they're saying there's sacrifices that need to happen here, and I do see a good head down, bum up for the next 6 months, and just being focused. To be honest with you, sweetheart, and don't shoot the messenger. I'm not seeing much socializing going on. I just see you being quite focused and getting back on track. So that's what I'm being shown. So I'll say, yeah, they are improving, but that's what I'm being shown needs to happen in order to get there. Okay. All right. Eliza, was your father in and out of your life a bit? Like, I want to say present but not present, and can you let me know? Because this is the person that I feel like has just walked into my house before. I'm like, whoa, okay. If you go back and watch the beginning, I just stopped because I thought that somebody had actually walked into the house. Okay. Now, a couple of you are saying the same thing. Okay. I have a male. I feel it's Dad. I feel like Dad liked to drink, and I felt Dad was in and out of your life a lot, and I would like to say not a very responsible dad, if that makes sense. So not very present in your life. And I want to say he had a very, very strong personality when he was here with us, and quite an opinionated person as well. So I will also say that this person did rub a few nose, rub people up the wrong way as well with his opinions. Okay. The belt's tight. Okay. Yeah, they're giving me 6, so I'm saying like 6 months with this. Okay, so Eliza, I feel like I am with you, honey. He didn't even really hold down a job either, did he? It's sort of like he just used to disappear, and it just became the norm with the family as well. Now, who is having a baby around you as well? Because I'm being told that there is a baby. There was or somebody's trying to fall pregnant. I need to pass that on, and he's seeing a lot of this that's going on as well. Okay. So if you can give me some more information of that, and that's why I don't like to do mediumship on these live feeds, because it takes quite a while to get the information, the yes or the no's back from the people that I'm reading for. Okay. So those who have just joined, thank you. I know. Okay, so you know what I'm referring to. Yes. So is this about baby? I need to talk about baby. Baby. I keep hearing baby. Baby. And also, I feel there is, if this is not you, it's somebody else around you that is saying that there is a relationship that's similar to his relationship that he had with his family. Do you understand that one as well? I'll just deliver the message if that's okay. But he's saying that that person, if this is you, great. If not, that you should know this person. This person needs to do what is right for them and not what they think is right. Okay? They have to do what is right for them and not what they think is right or what will make other people happy. Okay? So I'll leave that one there for you, Eliza. I hope that helps you, and I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Now, excuse me, I've had a bit of a cold too. Let's go another phone call. Why don't we do another phone call? Alrighty, excuse me. Okay, so you know the drill. If you don't answer this call, I am not answering any return phone calls on live feed. Make sure I've got the right number. Let's see. So what are you saying there? Damn him pushing his way through her hardly come moving house anytime soon. Look, just so long, if you understand that message, great. If that's not for you, it could be for somebody else on here who is watching at the same time. Okay, I'm just a messenger, and that's why I don't like doing mediumship readings when I've just got feedback coming through on a computer screen. Okay, let's try this number. How many times should we let it ring? No, voicemail. Okay, shall we try another one? That over there. All right, who's this one? I always get paranoid that I put numbers. I do write numbers back to front, and I do get wrong numbers. Okay, let's try this one. Again, another one.
Hello.
Oh, hello. It's the Psychic Pinup here.
Oh, hi. How are you?
So you did send your number to me?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, who am I speaking with? Because I just write numbers down.
Sarah.
Sarah. Hello.
Yes, I asked the question before.
Hang on. So what happened, Sarah?
Oh, you answered one of my questions before, so on the live.
Okay. All right. So I've already answered your question, have you?
Yeah. So you did answer my question, yes.
Have you got another question? Or that's it?
So just like with healing, like just because I just recently got out of a relationship.
Yep.
Like just with the healing wise and all that.
Yeah. What are you wanting to know about that, darling? How long was it? The last 4 weeks? What's the number 4?
4, probably 4 days since we haven't spoken.
4. Yep. Okay. It's just showing me number 4 there. And but this hasn't been the first time, has it?
No,
it's on again.
This is like the official.
I know. It's on again, off again, on again, off again. And you've taken your power back, lovely. Yeah. And I will say kudos to you. Okay. Now, in my mind, I see. This is the thing. I can't remember what I was saying before, but the energy that I'm picking up here is there's a lot of there's a lot of growth that you need to do for you. Okay, a lot of self-development. Okay. Now, am I correct that you've always had like a relationship?
Kind of. Like this was my first serious relationship.
Yeah. So you haven't really experienced life like without having somebody in your life. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So this is the time for you, and I do see you going and discovering you. Put it that way, and working out you and what you and learning about you. And I'm telling you that you are going to be looking into doing some further study. You will be doing some study next year as well. And I also, the more layers I'm peeling back here as well, there is opportunity for you to travel as well. And I do see you taking yourself off and doing a big trip as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. You're going to be a very independent, lovely little young lady, put it that way.
Oh, no, thank you. That's great to hear.
Okay. But it all comes down to the healing, and the healing can start now with you. Yes. All right. And it's all about you believing in you and you doing your affirmations and basically it's about loving you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now, I feel like that this person wasn't respecting you and your boundaries as well. Do you understand that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so it's and I say this to a lot of people that the biggest relationship you're ever going to have is with yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to keep reminding yourself of that. The biggest relationship is with yourself. You need to be happy. You need to be in love with yourself to make yourself available to be, emotionally available for others as well.
That's true.
And I can promise you the more work that you do on yourself, the higher your vibration will rise. at the moment, because I'm picking up very low vibration at the moment with you.
Yeah.
And now the thing is, what's going to happen here, a lot of people will drop off out of your life as your vibration rises. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that you hate them. It just means you no longer resonate with them.
Yeah.
Okay. But the beauty of that is you will be attracting in other people who are on a high vibration with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the partner that you're going to attract into your life.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now, whereabouts are you based at, lovely?
So I'm based in Albion Park.
Oh, so you're a local girl. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Have I read for you before?
No, but for my sister you have.
Okay. Now, look, there's a lot of groups around the Illawarra who they do breath work, meditation, all of those modalities, sound healing. If I was you, I would look into doing some of those things as the start of your journey. I would also encourage you to go and get yourself a journal and start journaling every day and writing as well, and getting your feelings out as well.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, lovely. All right, so I'll leave that there. I hope that's helped you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. No, thank you for watching. Thank you. Okay, bye. Bye. Okay. All righty. Who else have we got here? Right. Oh. How are we going for time? Okay, that's pretty good. Beverly French, what's happening in October? I have to favour October. They're going October, then they're pushing me into November here. So I don't know where you are located in the world, but your question is not sure how. Is there a move this year for us? Not sure how I will be able to do this, but I feel like this may need to happen. And I feel like there will be discussions around October, possibly move November. I do feel like, yes, before Christmas. And it's, you know, I just feel like, again, I see a whole weight being lifted. That's the only way I can describe that. And yes, you'll be run off your feet getting things organized, but I feel like you're one of these people who, well, you're like me, really. I always say diamonds are produced under pressure. And for me, I need to be busy to make things happen. Like if I'm on holidays and nothing gets done, and if I've got 1,001 things to be doing, all of a sudden I'm so productive and I get things done like that. And I feel like you're like that also, darling. Now, saying that, I have to say, is your mum in spirit lovely? Okay, if it's not mum, it's grandma, because I've got a lady that's just stepped straight forward when I'm talking about all of this. Okay, if you can let me know. Okay, you have nothing in October, but that month has been standing out for me so much. Well, I'm just pretty much reinforcing what you're seeing as well. You're quite intuitive as well. Do you do this sort of work? Are you a healer? So where are we? Dad's mum, yes. So it's your grandmother that's come through here. And so I feel like she was quite, I want to say petite. I'm picking up, she's quite petite. And, oh, but she's just highlighted her breasts, if that means, and I say that with respect. Okay, just see if I can get a little bit of feedback from Beverly. She lived a bit of a distance from you too. Is that right? Like, I feel like where you're living, you didn't grow up. Jessica, Is it Bali, Fiji, or Thailand? It's. I'm picking up something tropical with your family. I'm actually seeing some type of resort and something with the kids that has kids club or something that you get to enjoy your holiday as well. I have to say, yes, but I feel like it's going to come with some changes of plans of what you're wanting to do. Okay. I don't feel like you've planned anything yet and you want to do all these things, but I feel like it's either cutting down on the time that you're away or the resort or the country or something like that. There's coming with compromises with this. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay, so Beverly, no, you're not working in that industry, but it's possibly been knocking at your door. Funny that, because I'm picking it up, darling. It's becomes a point where you need to start honoring the information that you get, the messages that you are getting. Now, it's stuck out to me and it's stuck out to you that month. Okay, you are getting heads up with a lot of things, and I just feel like you get a little bit in your headspace and knock the messages that you are getting back out, if that makes sense. All right, I've got noises going on again. Okay, so who have I got? May have my mum's grandmother in England. Okay, so that's why I said it's either mum or grandmother, and quite petite, but she's highlighting her breasts. She was either quite proud of them or they were a little bit larger than normal. And I do say that with respect, so please don't shoot the messenger, but that's how she's coming through to me. And I feel like she had a bit of the gift as well, but it's something that wasn't spoken about. And it's been passed on to you. And that's something that you need to be looking into. Okay. Now, was she from the north? I'm hearing like Birmingham something. Okay. Okay, you're welcome. My phone's going. Thought it was that person ringing back. No, they haven't rung back yet. They'll be kicking themselves tomorrow. So yes, it's gone from daughter to daughter to daughter to me. So, yeah, okay. So you need to honor that. That's why she's come through. Okay, Bree, how will my partner's parents take the news we haven't told them yet? Okay. I've got one that's quite verbal and the other one that just goes silent. Okay. I also pick up that there will be a little bit of non-communication for a couple of days, but I think that's a shock value. Okay. I do see family conferences with that. What I mean by the phones, people talking, and then I just see that there will be acceptance with that. Okay. Good evening, Teresa. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Who else have we got on here? We've got 10 to 9. Okay. Yasmin, there seems to be a bit of conflict going on in your life, lovely. I'm picking up conflict. Your question is, what's happening for me in love or for the rest of the year? Okay. I want to say conflict, but it's conflict within you. Am I correct that you are not in a relationship? And that's what you're wanting to know if you're going to be in a relationship, because I feel like there's stuff going on in here that needs working through before you are available for a relationship. Now, again, I am being shown light at the... They're loving October with me today, honestly. October. They're saying this is all dependent, though, on the work you do on yourself. You have to honor you first. They're showing me that vibration needs to rise, honey, because you've been burnt in the past. You've been let down. You've been disappointed in the past. Did you have a divorce as well? Did you have come out of some sort of like long-term relationship and it's left a really bad taste in your mouth with this? Because I feel like if that's the case, there's your block right there. Trust. Okay, but I'm going to say I feel it's going to be around about October, but it's dependent on the work that you're doing on yourself. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like it's going to look a lot worse before it gets better, if that makes sense as well. It's always like, you know, when you're sick and you have to take the medicine and the medicine's really, really awful and it actually makes you worse before you get better. That's what I feel like it is with you. So what you're saying, yes, long-term relationship. That's what I'm saying. They're showing me that there was a long-term. For me, I feel like it was that long-term. It could have been a marriage. And that's why I like split. And that's your issue right there that needs working on. Okay, so there is no hard fast. It's not a race to be in a relationship and to settle down. You've got to be happy with you first. Okay, I'm also picking up that I feel like there is pressure from somewhere, family or something that you feel like, it could even be the pressure that you're doing on yourself, that you feel like you need to be settled down with family, and that's not the case. Okay, baby steps with you, darling. Okay, all in good time, sweetheart. Okay, I want you, you would have listened to the last conversation, the phone message, the phone reading that I did then about the self-growth and working on you. And I would say take that piece of advice as well, because I feel like I need to apply that to you, darling, also. Okay, so take care of you. Okay, all in good time. Who else have we got on here? Okay. Okay, thanks for that, Jessica. Nothing planned, but would like Fiji. Yeah. It is definitely a tropical, something tropical I'm picking up. Now, I've not been to Bali. I've not been to Fiji. I have been to Thailand. And to me, I just feel like it's all looking the same for me, tropical. You're welcome, Yasmin. I hope that helps you. Okay. If I can just make a difference for somebody tonight, that makes me really happy. Okay. Here we are this evening. Everyone's asking about love as well. Where are you, Scott? If you're on last week, I was making a joke about, you know, strange things has happened, that I should do an online dating system, Zoom, for the singles only. Only the singles are allowed to come in by invitation only, and just have all the singles come in and just have a bit of a gas bag on a Sunday night or something. We have, I do have a couple of males on here, a couple of single males that are on here that do watch, and I believe they are lurking this evening. So if you want to make yourselves known, I have some lovely ladies on here that are looking for love. That's right, Beverly. Love. Forgotten what is it? What is it? I don't know. I don't even know either. 5 years and counting for me. See, Scott's piped up again. Here's Scott. He's a beautiful soul. There you go, ladies. He's a good catch. Okay. Jessica, congratulations on new bubs. What's their name, darling? Now, does the name Matt mean anything to you? I was picking up Matt or Matthew around you as I was reading your question. But I am being shown that I'm hearing adjustment period here. Also feeling like he was not present during the pregnancy as well. And the thing is, I see you are a very, very strong individual, and I do see you going this alone for a while as well. Not to say that they're not going to be in your life, but if you've just been watching me doing a lot of these readings, it seems to be all about women and empowering people, not just women, gentlemen as well, right, Scott? It's all about empowering people. So I like to give people the tools, and they take away the information that I give them for them to go and work on themselves. But where I'm sitting this evening, I am hearing adjustment period. I'm feeling like it's going to be some time before there will be that close connection with the two of you. But I feel like he was quite shocked with the whole thing as well. Do you understand what I'm saying with that without going into too much detail? But I just see you being very, very close and bonding with this beautiful, beautiful baby for now. Is Bubs only like a month old? I feel like it's still very, very, very new. Okay. Okay, so Matt is my daughter's boyfriend, because they're saying Matt. Talk about Matt. So how long has Matt been on the scene here as well? And is Matt out of work at the moment? Because I need to talk something around work, or there's changes with work. Okay. So Jessica, he was overwhelmed. Yes, he's almost 3 weeks old. Yeah. Okay. Look, he will come around, but I just, for now, I realised I still got that sitting up there. Hang on. Sorry. I just feel like for now, I just want you to. Okay, here we go. You feel like you can't even express yourself to him at the moment. And I'm going to acknowledge, generally when we have children as well, we do go into that a little bit of postnatal at the same time. And I don't want him putting that back onto you. And you not feeling like you're being heard. So this is what I'm going to say to you: get yourself a journal, lovely, and just start writing things out, writing out your feelings. Okay, so I'll leave that there. They broke up. Okay, yeah, because I was picking up that energy there. I'm like, Who else have we got on here? Teresa, I'm in a very new relationship. Congratulations. Very aware of not bringing my past negatives into this. Is he authentic and the real deal? Okay, now this is where I'm going to say, let's empower you, darling. What does your gut tell you? Okay, just straight away without even thinking. Is he a good person? Okay, because sometimes we tend to start self-sabotaging because, again, I'm going to go back from past negatives. When you're talking about past negatives, okay, it is also okay to bring that up with this person. If you are going to be in a relationship with this person, you need to be able to speak freely about things, because there are things that are going to trigger you. Okay, and I just feel like if you air this and be upfront about all of this as well, it's not going to be such a shock. Okay, you don't have to sit there and bag the hell out of your exes and everything else. If he does something that you don't like or something that triggers you, yes, that's what I mean by communicating that with him. You know, say that's happened, that actually triggers me because of. Okay, if he's understanding, he is the one that he is the real deal. Okay, if he backs off, no, he's not the real deal. Okay. Okay, so you're saying he's a good person. Okay, you overthink everything, but that's okay also. It's only because you've been hurt and let down in the past, and there's trust issues going on there as well. Okay, and that's okay to honor that as well. So don't dismiss your feelings, but at the same time, be conscious of them, be mindful of them, and work through them. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you, darling. Okay, hello, Gayleen. Love and blessings to you too, darling. Okay, you're welcome, Jessica. I hope that's helped you. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. We've just gone 9 o'clock. I haven't had dinner yet. I have been reading all day. As you all know, Tuesday's my busy day. I tend to be back to back all day with readings, and then I come and do a live feed on Tuesday night. Now, next week, would you like me to do the phone readings again? And shall we do them a little bit differently, where you text your number through to me and I pick a number randomly here when we go live? That's what I mean. I won't be accepting phone numbers until we go live. So you start texting numbers through once I am live. Would people prefer it that way? If you let me know. Anyway, you don't have to answer me now. Just let me know during the week or whatever. But saying that, I will be out at Bathurst on the weekend. I have one spot left for a private reading on Sunday, and it's either 12:30 or 1 o'clock, or whatever it is. But you can go onto Setmore, the website there that's going across the bottom of the screen, the psychicpinup.setmore.com, and book yourself in from there. I am in Canberra next Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday. It's the 27th of July. I've got a couple of spots left there for readings, and then I will be back up in Goulburn on Friday, but I'm fully booked up. Illawarra, if you are interested, I'm reading at the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo on the Sunday at West Illawarra at Unanderra, and I believe that is the 30th, I think the 30th of July, and that will be a first come, first serve basis into the expo, and I generally get booked out within the first hour. So if you are wanting a reading with me, then you need to be there when those doors open to book yourself in. Okay, and I will leave that there. Thank you, everybody. I will be back next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Same drill, same everything else, same bat channel, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay safe and stay warm or stay cool wherever you are in the world. Bye.